What's a modern day scam that's become normalized and we don't realize it's a scam anymore? Not being able to cancel a subscription online. I can subscribe in 5 minutes, but I need to call your service agents and am forced to be rude to them to cancel it because as long as my voice sounds friendly, they try to resell the damn subscription. Slightly different thing, but I had to get a new phone plan while I studied abroad. Signed up in the store, 5 minutes with some help from staff because I was not a native speaker of the language. How to cancel after 4 months. Mail them a letter. In 2019, they made me mail them a letter to cancel my phone plan that I had for 1 semester of college. Most insane cancellation policy I've ever seen. Edit, for those of you asking, the company was free in France. Sounds like there are similar policies in other European countries though too. Wild. Try canceling a gym membership. Some want you to prove you've moved more than 25 miles away before they'll cancel you even when your contract is up. And unless you actively cancel the contract when it expires, they'll automatically renew your contract. Service charge for buying cinema tickets online. I've got to pay you to buy something from you? Cinema extra charge for using online, bank extra charge for not using online what? It's almost as if they have us by the balls by being the only options available. Everything is a sneaky small monthly subscription. This is getting ridiculous. A one-time payment for an app or game used to be fine. Now you keep paying. Terrible for the consumer. That's the point, unfortunately. Why let the consumer pay once when you can modernize everything and force them to subscribe to use your product? Bonus points for that sweet planned obsolescence that'll force them to toss the thing every year or two when it has a software malfunction. Crazy that we end up paying essentially an unlimited amount for services that don't really add much value to our lives in a lot of cases. I think we will start to see pilgrimage back to ye old Pirate Bay en masse before long. I'm already moving back that way. Netflix used to have high quality stuff, because it was the only game in town. Now every streaming service is just watered down garbage. I don't want to pay for 100 different streaming services. This is just cable TV all over again, except each channel is on demand. Buying tech devices, for premium prices, then still having to pay subscriptions to make them actually do what they're supposed to do. Enterprise gear is the worst for this. Cisco sells you a firewall for several grand and then charges huge prices for licenses THST just unlock hardware features on the device, and then makes you buy support contracts each year if you want updates. Used some software for a couple years where it was a one-time fee. Fine, it was a good deal. Then when I wanted to upgrade 5 years later, they didn't allow me to just pay for the new version, they also wanted me to pay for the previous 5 years of their subscription. Yeah, okay, that's a great way to make sure I never use or recommend you again. Since then I make sure to use open source as much as possible. Charging a convenience fee for paying rent online. Duck you. It's more convenient for you, too, bitch. Where's my convenience fee? Edit, load of people trying to explain what this fee is to me. I know what it is. You are the people for whom it's become so normalized that you no longer see it as a scam. Edit 2, the shitty site our property managers use only allows you to pay with a card. There isn't a way to pay directly from your bank account. They charge 2%. People are still trying to explain to me how this cost is to cover the fee the credit companies charge to process payments. That's the scam, but property managers are passing the buck on to their tenants. You can use your bank's online bill pay to mail paper checks for you usually. My landlord had an online portal that you could pay through, as well as request maintenance, and view your lease and any other documents. It was free. They just started charging $10 mo and are now saying using the portal is mandatory, and I'm pissed. I like the portal, it works well, but duck you're supposed to be getting your money from your cut of the rent, that $10 should be included in what we already pay. Take it from the owner's pockets. Admin fees for completely automated services. In Australia, if you use a toll road and don't have a toll account, you get sent a toll notice with an added $10 admin fee. And if you don't pay it within the requested time frame, the admin fee goes up to $20. A $2.50 toll could end up costing you $22.50. Scam. The Sydney one lets you call and ask to pay the fee without the add-ons and they just say yeah, that's fine. Just so you know. So you don't have to pay admin fees when an actual admin is involved? This seems to be a common theme in government. In Texas, our vehicle registration has an additional fee if you pay online, but not if you go and make them serve you in person. Edit, looks like they fixed it, though at the same time increase the overall fee, taxoffice.travaicountyx.gov. Medical insurance not covering dental or vision. Like, it's all connected, guys. If you have a badly abscessed tooth, you're likely going to need medical care, even if you have dental that covers the extraction or root canal or whatever. A new ones I'm experiencing is that some preventative tests are covered while others are not. Why don't you tell me that ahead of time and I can decline it? Or just cover everything. I broke a bone at work, they said it was probably soft tissue and scheduled the MRI for 3 months out. So now I've got an improperly healed bone and nothing to show for it except pain if I move the wrong way. It's crazy that insurance companies are allowed to practice medicine without licenses. I have successfully navigated prescription denials twice by demanding my insurance let me speak to whoever is making medical decisions on my behalf. That's what I do too as a physician trying to get stuff covered for my patients. Usually when I ask to have doc to doc and then very specifically ask for the insurance rep's name and P number, stuff gets covered. It's terrible we have to take the time to do so. I needed my birth control a week early. They tried to say no. I told them a baby was going to cost them a lot more. They said yes, smile. I wish that worked for me. I used the same argument for needing my birth control ASAP. They filed my grievance, which takes 30 to 90 days to resolve. Opposite of helpful. Resort fees at hotels. Hidden fees in general. I often book rooms on Orlando through online. The resort fees always pop up later, and expensive. The $88 room ends up $120. Every time. Find one for $69? $120 in the end, every time. If it ain't the resort fee, it's a $20 parking fee. Or both. Similarly, those U-Hauls that say $20 a day. I have never been able to rent a U-Haul for less than $100. Which is fine. I know that's what it costs. But the bait and switch is annoying. $19.99 to come and sit in the vehicle. Oh, you want to drive the vehicle? That'll cost you extra. Subscriptions for already paid apps. And ads for already paid subscriptions. Look in at you, Paramount Plus paid subscription that will lock you out if you are using an ad blocker. BC, they are attempting to show ads. Man, it's crazy how quickly subscriptions turned into cable TV. We all knew it would happen, but this was bloody quick. I went from cable, piracy, Netflix Prime, Hulu, Netflix Prime, Hulu, Peacock, Disney Plus, Bomax, piracy 2007 to 2022. Same, felt so nice when open pirate page, it was like coming home. Transaction fees when using online banking. I do all the work filling out the form so a bank employee doesn't have to, yet I get charged the same. Nobody else mentioned so far. Printer cartridges edit, production costs about $20 to $30, selling for $15, sometimes up to $35. Edit 2, Jesus Christ, thanks for the award and all the upvotes. Also, they say it's running low even though there's plenty left. At my old job, our printer was running low for about 2 years before we needed to replace the cartridge. Raise the price of a product a day before they go on sale so that people think they are getting it at a discount. Edit. Amazon is pretty bad at this. Here's an example. I try to look for deals for a small subreddit I run, lowest price deals, and I come across such products all the time. Now that's actually illegal in Germany since a few weeks. The compare price must be the lowest of the last 30 days. It was an EU regulation, I'm pretty sure. They did the same over here in Estonia. Unpaid internships. Worse, paid internships, where you're paying the corporation for it. Ambulances in the US. The whole medical system here, really. Edit, changed America to the you said it too, thanks everyone. I spoke to the billing office of an ambulance company for work. I sincerely wish I could remember the name of it, and they told me they're not contracted with any insurance company as it was more profitable to not be.